All right, real quick update. There has been a mass shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs celebration parade. A shooting at the parade of the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, what people don't realize is this rhetoric that Donald Trump puts out there, putting out the addresses of the judges, putting out the addresses of the witnesses, putting out the names and all that other stuff is his game. This is what he does. He sets people up. He gets them all pissed off, all riled up, thinking that Taylor Swift and Kelsey are some freaking Pentagon 10-year, 20-year-old psyops operation. So Taylor and Kelsey will get together and they'll win the Super Bowl, and then she'll come out and declare that they're both voting for Joe Biden, and it stirs up the MAGA idiots that are way too armed and way too many guns for the amount of brain cells in their heads to realize that this crap that he's spreading is bullshit. It's conspiracy theories. It's stuff that has no retention of reality on any level. And these people get all pissed off and they hear there's a parade celebrating a win of a Super Bowl, and they go out there with their guns because Second Amendment, baby, MAGA, and they go out and they take out and they kill innocent people because the Cheeto Burrito himself told everybody that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are in on some psyop for Joe Biden and the freaking Clintons. Are you kidding me, people? This is at a victory parade for a football team over the Super Bowl. If you don't see how dangerous this rhetoric is, and you're one of those that gets all pissed off when you hear these conspiracy theories, you need to check yourself. You need to look at the logic of the situation. You need to ask yourself if it actually makes sense. And if you're so delusional that you actually think Taylor Swift's success is because of Donald Trump, you need your freaking head examined. Maybe that's why Republicans are always talking about it's not guns, it's mental health. Maybe they know that the mental health side of it is a big problem, but the guns are the tools to make it work. So here's the deal, MAGA. These are conspiracy theories. There is no fact in them whatsoever. Taylor Swift is a brilliant musician who built her career on working her ass off, and it had nothing to do with Donald Trump. Travis Kelce is an incredible football player. I was rooting for the 49ers, but the bottom line is it was a good game, good for them. Celebration parade, now there's a shooting. Are you kidding me? Would there have been a shooting if there wasn't all this MAGA BS about some conspiracy theory that the Chiefs were in on it with Biden? Is that why there was a shooting? Because usually it's just schools and children you guys go after. Because the whole, right to life thing, right? Are you telling me that you're okay with this? Are you telling me this is the America you want? Because if this is the America you want, it's not here. It's Russia. It's North Korea. It's China. Go move. Get the hell out of this country. Leave it to the actual patriots who want this country to be what it once was and what it should always be. The rhetoric and the bullshit being spewed out of one side of the aisle needs to stop. Innocent people are dying every damn day because of this ignorance. You are feeding people who don't know the difference between fact and fiction. All they know is anger and revenge. And all of you who are blindly voting down the Republican side of the ticket, you're not even thinking about all the rights being taken away from women nationwide. You're not even caring about that. You're not caring that state after state after state, we have laws being changed that takes away more women's rights, takes away more people's rights. Not caring about the poor, not caring about the people who need help because they have to work 4 jobs so their CEOs can make $50 million a year. None of these facts sink into your little MAGA brains. So let me tell you this. MAGA's not the only one with guns. Republicans aren't the only ones who believe in the Second Amendment. But most people who own them for the real reasons. We don't need an M16 to shoot a deer. Because we're a good enough shot, we could do it in one with a rifle, how it's supposed to be. We don't need a AK-47 to protect our homes. Because someone breaks into my house, it's a 5-shot 357. I could hit a cigarette pack at 50 yards. I could take out 4 or 5 coming through my door, and the other 10 of their friends, if there is that many, will think twice about coming near me. Here's the deal. We got to get all of our heads out of our asses and start focus on what's real. We can't even have a victory parade for a football team without it turning into a shooting gallery. We can't send our kids to school without worrying if they have a bulletproof backpack to make it through history class. And you guys are okay with it. It's time to wake up. This is not the country I was born into. This is not the country any of us want. And if you are in that majority that wants that, we got a bunch of little islands off the mainland that you could all go inhabit. And you could call it MAGA land and have your King Trump for the rest of your lives. We'll work it out like Gaza with walls on all the sides. You want the wall, it'll go around your own little island. And you can do whatever the hell you want there. But take your ignorant asses and grow the hell up. Because your kids are the ones who are going to pay the price for this. Because your ignorance will either put you in jail or put you in the grave. And the laws that are being changed that are taking away the freedoms of your kids, my kids, their kids, and the people you want to put in office want to stay forever. Which will mean all of those BS laws that take everything from everyone will be permanent and worse. You want a reality check? This is the reality check. The Kansas City Chiefs have nothing to do with Joe Biden. Taylor Swift has nothing to do with Joe Biden. There is no plot. And we even have Dark Brandon busting your guys' chops, and you guys believe in it. He puts out a tweet, haha, they won, just like our plan. Are you kidding me? That's called humor. Sarcasm. We got to think about reality here. We are creating a world that I don't want. My children, your children, even MAGA children. I don't want growing up in the reality that's being created by all this bullshit anger. I don't want our children, our grandchildren growing up in a world that can be so easily stirred up by one politician, one man. One man's doing all this stuff. One freaking man. That's who's being believed over everyone else. One man. A lifelong con man who has earned nothing the real way, the right way. Every single thing he owns is through daddy's money or a con job on his way up. And if you don't want to believe that, that's fine. But draw the line at ignorance and violence. Schools, freaking celebration parade for a football team. Because one man started a rumor. And you all just follow through with anything he wants. He's feeding you. He's taking advantage of your ignorance. That's why he says he loves the uneducated. He knows his target market. And you know why he loves the uneducated? Because you guys won't follow through on researching anything that man says. You guys won't apply logic to any of his conspiracy theories. You'll just eat it up. And it'll make you angrier and angrier and angrier. Then you go and stock up on more guns because, hey, there's a Democrat in office. They're going to take all your guns, right? Just like Obama did. He had 8 years to do that. You still got all your guns? Yeah, that was bullshit too. When are you going to wake up and realize you're drinking some really dangerous Kool-Aid and you are destroying this country in the meantime? You're going to start going after innocent people again? Your kids go to school too. Just remember that. All of this violence is going to bite you in the ass in one way or another as well. It's a freaking football game. Period. Wake up. Use both of your hands to grab your head and pull it right out of your... Because you need to wake up. This is going way too far. So be diligent, stay educated, or get educated. For God's sakes, be kind. That is what this country is supposed to be about. Unity. It's right there in the name. United.